boxing and the direction it's going and the changes that's going to be made and need to be made uh, in terms of putting the running, the track stars on the undercard, no more making them the headliners, lowering their pay, all kinds of stuff, to get these guys to get in there and fight. To get these guys to get in there and fight, man, and that what boxing needs to do. Lorenzo is in the building. Thank y'all for coming up in here and hitting the like button, man. But boxing, man, boxing is in terrible. Charles Barkley say terrible shape, man. Because of certain fighters, the way they're fighting, certain matches that being made. Ain't nobody asked for no George Kambosos and Richard Hitchings. Ain't nobody asked for that crap, man. So we're just gonna have to sit back and see what happened, man. But it's time for a change, and it might be too late for a change. It just might be too late for a change, man. This boxing stuff has been on for long time, man. But I blame some of the content creators for putting out fake narratives of their favorite fighters and stuff like that. Then you got idiots like the boxing boys. They always putting stupid stuff out. You know what I mean? That they heard Shakur Stevenson say on the Breakfast Club that he's willing to go all the way up to 47 or 54, whatever it is, to fight Conor Ben. Cap. I call cap. And remember, I just made a video about that. About these fighters saying they're going to do things, but they not. They say it just to get your attention. Shakur Stevenson not going up no 47 or 54. He's capping. He's just running his mouth. He's just a little kid. Still like a little kid. Running his mouth. And he ain't going to fight Conor Ben. It's not going to happen. But you got these content creators. Tony K is in the building. You got these content creators that put this stuff in the public. Especially big channels, Instead of piping it down and say, let's just wait and see. Talking cheap. Show us. Show us action. Don't just say you're going to do something. Show us. Stop going on these shows and lying and capping just to draw attention to yourself. That's all Shakur Stevenson is. He's a attention. Yeah, you can get a shout out once you subscribe to my channel. Subscribe to the channel and hit that like button. I will give you a shout out. I sub and like. I ain't see the sub. I can see when somebody sub on the channel. But I'm gonna give you one anyway. See if integrity, Toast. What's that? Toast 14 is in the building. So y'all come on up in here, man. This Boston stuff is just getting wild, man. They not playing with these guys, man. And anytime you let 50,000-year-old Manny Pacquiao come back and challenge for a belt, Boston is done. I hate to say it. Boston is done. When you let 50,000-year-old Manny Pacquiao come back in here and challenge for a belt, Boston is done, y'all. Michael Jordan. Hit that like button. Double tap the screen, man. Do your mother? Yeah, so I don't know what's going on and how they're gonna do it, man. But it's time for a change. It's time for a change in boxing, man. And if we don't start calling this stuff out, man, it's just gonna keep going on and on and on and on and on. What's up, Greg? So I don't know what to say with these guys who keep coming here. They go on these shows, they cap, they just run their mouth and think everybody gonna believe what they say. They're gonna believe what they say, what they say, man. But you gotta blame us, the podcast, the YouTubers, the content creators, whatever you want to call yourself. Whatever you want to call yourself, man. Whatever you want to call yourself, you have to blame us first for putting everything these dudes say in the headlines and knowing a lot of it is just blowing smoke. A lot of it just blowing smoke, man. And they go for a lot of these fighters, man. But it is fight week. You know, it is fight week. Murtaugh fight this week. Emmanuel Navarrete fight this week. Erickson Lubin fight this weekend. So, there you go. At least we get to see some fights, man. Because last week was disgusting. You know, last week was disgusting, man. So we got some fights this week, man. Y'all into it? Go watch a fight. Go watch the fight. But, man, come on up, man. We just talking boxing, man. The state of boxing is in turmoil right now. We don't know what y'all going to do about it. Stop giving these guys the attention that they want to get just by saying outlandish, stupid stuff, you know. Because if we don't give them the attention, who's going to give it to them? Right? If we don't give these bosses the attention, mention their name on our platform or on Twitter or something like that, they don't get the attention. But when Shakur come out here and say stupid stuff and people start posting it everywhere, that's what gets it. I just made a video about this stuff, man. Y'all do not listen. Stop giving these guys attention until we see if they're going to produce in the ring. No more. No more saying you're going to knock these dudes out. No more saying you're the best in the world. No more saying watch and see. No more nothing. No more nothing, man. We don't want to see it, hear it, you know, none of that stuff until you do it. Do it. We don't want to hear none of that. None of it, man. Because it just, this stuff is just getting outrageous, man. Urgent Lubin coming back in the ring, man. He been out for a minute. He fight. I forgot the guy's name he fighting, but he should win this fight. Urgent Lubin trying to get back up there into the spotlight, man. He can do it. Navarrete, he's back. He's getting back in the spotlight. So a lot of these dudes are already fought, but they're getting back in the spot. They're trying their best to get back in the spotlight, man. But hopefully, you know, they can get in the spotlight. Hopefully they can get their career back on track, man. But if they keep doing what they're doing and don't make no adjustment, their career gonna be stagnant. Navarrete should never fight at 135. He should stay at 130. That's his weight class, 130. You know. Why didn't Tank send Schofield a contract? Why would Tank send Schofield a contract? Kane? Why would Tank send Schofield a contract? What does Schofield bring to the table? What does Schofield bring to the table? He was bringing up. It don't care. What do Floyd Schofield bring to the table? His own father said Tank wasn't going to send him a contract, and he knew why. But why? So why you bringing it up? He don't bring nothing to the table. He gets nothing out of fighting him. You know? He gets nothing. What do he get out of fighting Floyd Schofield? What do Tank Davis get out of fighting Floyd Schofield? Not a goddamn thing. You can't even say it. You gonna sit here and make up something right now. Nothing at all. He gets nothing for fighting Floyd Schofield. Schofield need to get himself together, start fighting some B-level opponents. Then we can reevaluate the situation. You know, but fight the Abdullah Masons and stuff like that. He need to start fighting better quality competition. He ain't even fought nobody. You know, He brings nothing to the table. Go outside and ask 10 people who was Floyd Schofield. Go outside and ask 10 people who was Floyd Schofield. Joaquin, what's up, my nigga, my guy? Joaquin in the building. Go outside, King, and ask 10 people, do they know who Floyd Schofield is? And that right there let you know. I'm just saying. That right there let you know why Tank can't fight Floyd Schofield. You know what I mean? Go Google it. His own father even said Tank wasn't going to fight him because of that, man. Because everybody know what that kid is. The kid got to get in there and fight somebody and get some good fights in. And him and Tank ain't never fighting. It's just too late. Tank gonna fight about three more fights and Tank gonna retire. And it ain't gonna be Floyd Schofield. Schofield don't make enough money. Schofield don't bring nothing to the table. I said, go outside, name 10 people. Go outside, ask 10 people who is Floyd Schofield. And see what they say. Then Google Floyd Schofield Sr. talking about Tank Davis and why Tank is not going to send him a contract. And he told you why. And at least he accepted. He said his son ain't big enough yet. Kid Austin dropped the bag. Yeah, he should have forced a call. But, you know, I understand stuff happens in life. You know, he got his whole life. He got his whole life to get in there and fight some good guys. When Tank retires, still gonna be some good fights out there. A whole bunch of fights out there for him because he ain't gonna be able to make 135 no more, that much. So he got all them guys out there to fight, man. He'll be all right. You know, sometimes y'all rush these kids. The kids get put in and they lose everything, man. But yeah, when y'all be asking why this fight ain't fight this fight, especially these young rookies. What do we bring to the table? I don't care if he's number one or not. You know, these A-level dudes, they're gonna do what they want to do. They're gonna do what they want to do. Ain't nobody gonna tell Tank what to do. They ain't telling Canelo what to do. You know? So he gets nothing out of fighting Kid Schofield. Kid Schofield get knocked out because he throws too many wide punches. He throws too many wide punches. The last fight, he almost got stopped. But yeah, man, what y'all think about it, man? We talking about the state of boxing, what's going on in boxing, man. I don't care if he ranked. I don't care. So what? What that make him? He ranked number 2. If his own father said he's not going to fight him, why do you keep bringing it up? So go Google Schofield Sr. and say, your son is ranked number 2. Why he's not fighting Tank? And he'll tell you why. You know? I don't know. That, man, I be trying to teach y'all boxing, but y'all just don't listen, man. That ranking system don't mean nothing. These sanctioning bodies can bring up a guy who's ranked number 10 and bring him all the way up to number 1 and make him fight. You know, so that ranking stuff just don't mean nothing, man. You know, it's just simple as that. Y'all not answering the question. What do he get out of? Don't tell me what Schofield is ranked. Tell me what do he get out of fighting Schofield? That's all. You know what I mean? Vogt was number 1. Vogt is a champion. Floyd Schofield ain't no champion. Even Vogt was at 130. He's a champion, right? You know, he's a champion, right? Ain't Lamar Roach a champion? Or maybe I'm crazy. You know? So keep bringing up stuff. Keep trying to find something. Lamar Roach a champion. Schofield brings nothing to the table, champ. Move on. Get over it. Get over it, King. It's going to be all right. It's going to be all right. It's going to be all right. Schofield got a fight coming up now. I forgot who they say he's about to fight. I think the kid going to be okay. He just needs a couple more good fights. He needs to get his father out of his corner and let Ronnie Shields run this corner. He needs to stop throwing wide punches. He run out of gas. His gas tank is not that good. So I mean, the kid still got a lot to learn, man. He's still wet behind the ears. He's still wet behind the ears, but he'll be okay. Yeah, he'll be okay. Um, but yeah, y'all tell me now they starting to change these dudes like Shakur, Devin, William Skull. They're not gonna make them the headline. They're not gonna make them the headline no more. They trying to put they're gonna put them on the undercard. They're gonna put them like they will not make the main event because they're not fighting. That's what I'm hearing. So that's good. That's good. They don't need to be the main event. If you're not gonna sit down there and fight or try to fight, just stick and move. You don't need to be. You don't need to be the main event, man. But it is fight week, man. We got some good fights coming up, you guys, man. Hit the like button if you ain't hit it yet, man. Austin said he don't want to put his fighters against him. I'll tell you what he say. He don't want to put none of his fighters against Devin Haney. You know, because if that's the kind of stuff you bring it to the table now, people just don't want to see it. I've been telling you guys this, man. You know, why you mad, Tori? Navarrete Cerise, who you got? Well, I'm not going to put it up so I can tell you who I got. I think Navarrete is going to win that fight. I think Erickson Lube is going to win his fight. Mean Machine fight? I think Mean Machine fight. That's going to be a good fight. I forgot the guy named Mean Machine, right? There's going to be a good squad. Yeah, it is. And see, the thing about it, Tori, Navarrete is in his weight class. I just said it before you came on. Navarrete should never move up to 135 again. His weight class, I don't care if he keeps stripping butt naked. His weight class is 130. He can't handle them guys at 135. He's just too small. And he ain't got no punching power to knock them dudes out. Well, I can't say I like Lubin. Yeah, I think Erickson Lubin going to win. Matter of fact, where's my phone? So it's some good fights if y'all want to watch them this week, man. It's some good fights. If y'all going to watch them. Raymond versus the white boy Davenport years ago. Yeah, exactly. But let me tell y'all something. Muratalla is overrated to me. He's going to win this fight, but he's way overrated to me, man. Albert in the building. A Japanese have to come and save the weekend. What's up, Albert? Where you been, champ? Yeah. Monster Inu had to save the weekend. Oh, man. Let me see. I ain't talking on Friday. There we go. Wood fight too. So it's some good fight. A lot of UK fights this weekend too. Navarrete, Muratalla, Abdullah. Y'all hit that like button. Why did Tank fight Frank Martin? I don't know, man. That shit 5 years ago. I don't talk about the past. That stuff done. Bring up something new, champ. We don't do that on this channel. That Frank Martin shit been over and done with, champ. I couldn't tell you. Frank Martin, Lubin fighting Holmes, that's gonna be good. Floyd's back, the woman lady, woman boxer. Okay. So we got some good fights this weekend. Lubin, Reyes fight too, Muratalla, and Navarrete. There you go. 3 good fights, y'all. 3 good fights. I think Raymond going to stop that white boy. The Navarrete going to lose. You think Navarrete going to lose? I don't know. He back at his weight class. 130 is his weight class. You know. But he just awkward. He has no fundamentals at all. He just awkward, man. Navarrete just so awkward, man. But he get the job done at 130. 135, he need to stay away from 135, man. You know, the 135 just not his weight class. It's just not his weight class. But I think he's gonna win. That's just me. I like him a little bit, man. But if he keep moving up, trying to move to 135, he gonna be in trouble. Toya, he gonna be in real trouble, man. Yeah, it's Friday. Y'all know how we doing Friday, man. You know, we just talking boxing. Ain't no specific thing. It just, the boxing gods are blessing us. But why Manny Pacquiao coming back and they let that stuff happen? This is what upsets me about boxing. A 90,000-year-old fighter, 90,000-year-old fighter come back and get a championship fight. See, who I just was telling this about the sanctioning bodies. Who I just telling that to? The sanctioning bodies do whatever they want. What's kind of just here? I was just telling King that the sanctioning bodies do whatever they want. Manny Pacquiao don't deserve no championship fight. I don't give a fuck who his name is. I would say moving back to Puerto Rico and been busy with home prep, work to sell. But got my chance to have fun with you guys. I appreciate it, Al. I appreciate it, man. Back to Puerto Rico, huh? I'm not watching this BS PVC crazy. The undercard gonna be good though on the Pacquiao. If they say, I forgot who it was on the Manny Pacquiao Barrios undercard should be good, but that's crazy, man. Who want to see Manny Pacquiao? I know he got his fan. People want to watch it because of Manny Pacquiao, but this is the shit that's messing up boxing, Toya. It's the stuff that's messing up boxing. I be teaching people, I be sending people down, and then these people go on other channels and get my dimes up. But I understand, who in the hell want to see Manny Pacquiao? But yet, some genius sanctioned this fight for the championship. A guy who just almost got his ass kicked by who was that? Some Korean guy messing around with the exhibition. Manny Pacquiao is done. Mario Barrios losing him, he need to retire. If Mario Barrios loses Manny Pacquiao, he need to quit boxing. Manny is so old now, man. He's way too old. And you can see it. You can see it, man. But yeah, man, y'all hit that like button. Come on up in here, man. We got a little bit more. I'm not staying on here too long. It's Friday. I know y'all be out doing y'all thing, man. Just double tap the screen, hit the like button. Is it something you want to talk about? Something you want to get off your chest? The running teams. Rolly said Devin Haney wanted $8 million to fight him. There are all kinds of crazy stuff, man. I just made a video, remember, yesterday about these content creators, these YouTubers putting these boxers on their platform and mentioning the bullshit that they say that we know is not true. We need to stop that. We need to stop it. We know a lot of the things these dudes say is not true. I'm going to beat his ass. I'm going to knock him out. Nigga, you ain't knocked nobody out in 5 years. Get out of here. When they start saying crazy shit like that, Shakur Stevenson on the Breakfast Club. Oh, I'll move up to 47 to 54 to fight Conor Benn. Nigga, you won't do shit. You won't do nothing. You barely beat Padley, the electrician. You talking about moving up to 47 to 54. Man, you can't punch now. Shakur Stevenson can't punch now. So why y'all keep putting this bull stuff up here, man? Why y'all keep putting it up there? You know daggone well Shakur Stevenson not moving up no 47 or 54 to fight nobody. And I just told y'all about this stuff, man. These dudes just say things just to promote themselves, man. Prepare soon, a pay-per-view fight going to be on $100. Rhodes was a champion at 130 and not 35. Yeah, but he still got the choice to go to move up. He still got the choice to move up and fight a champion. I just told you, it's all about the sanctioning bodies, brother. Sanctioning body. Sanctioning, but they don't care if you number 2, you number 1, whatever the sanctioning bodies want to do, they're going to do. I just told you that, but you're not listening. You're still bringing up this bullshit. Listen for a change. They don't care. The sanctioning body runs boxing. And don't nobody want to see no damn Floyd Schofield and Tank. Champ, come on, stop it, man. C. Wood in the building. What's up, champ? Manny need money and Boyos might be food. Well, tell Manny stop giving away his damn money. Manny Pacquiao made almost $200-something million and giving everything away. He don't keep nothing for himself. He needs to stop. He better stop. He better stop. You know, who want to see it? I was just telling King, these sanctioned bodies do stupid shit. Ain't nobody don't nobody want to see Barrios and Manny Pacquiao. Come on, man. That's why boxing is failing. That's exactly why boxing is failing right now. Albert, money move boxing, not talent. Now, exactly, Albert. Tell them again. Money rules the world. You know, nobody want to see no steroid ass Manny Pacquiao. Barrios better get a steroid test, because that nigga gonna be juice at 45. He gonna be juiced. He might be worse than what's my guy name? Big Baby Miller. He might be worse than Big Baby Miller. He might have like 40,000 drugs up in his system. They better test him. Vada tested too. And don't let him say he don't like needles. Man, you better test him. You know what I mean? See, Wood, they better test him, man. Man. This stuff is getting crazy, man. But man, my Friday's not gonna be long that much no more, y'all, because you know, people be out. That generation, bro, can't put that on, man. He's never convicted, man. I can put whatever I want on. If it doesn't fit, you must acquit, right? I can put whatever I want on them. You know, you can see it right there. Keith Thurman told Manny Pacquiao, let's do VADA testing. Manny Pacquiao told Keith Thurman, I'm going to fight somebody else. I mean, it is what it is. Y'all hit the like button. The Cash App and Super Chat is open. If you want me to read all your comments, if you keep putting crazy outlandish stuff in the comments, you're going to have to Super Chat it. I'm not reading none of the crazy stuff you keep putting up, y'all putting up in there. You know, but don't nobody wants to see Manny Pacquiao, Mario Boyo. You know what I mean? I'm from Northeast DC. You see the hat? DC. You niggas didn't know who Roach was. We did. That just shows y'all didn't know nothing about boxing. We knew who Lamont Roach was. You dudes didn't know who he was. Y'all thought he was a cherry. Y'all thought he was a cherry. Jamel Herring barely beat him, but he was off that night. Y'all just didn't know nothing about Lamont Roach. None of y'all. You never heard of him before. But people on the East Coast heard of him. Shakur Stevenson heard of him. Only real boxing niggas with boxing knowledge knew that was going to be a good fight. But y'all don't know boxing. Y'all just running our mouth. Y'all need to do a little bit more studying. Maybe if you do a little bit more studying, you'll know some of these guys, man. Go check my videos back then when they fought. What did I say? It was going to be a tight-ass fight. Because y'all didn't know him. MMA in the building. What's up, champ? Thoughts on T.O. being a dumbass. T.O., let me tell you what need to be. Let me be honest with you. And y'all ain't going to like what I'm saying. T.O. trying to sell stuff and bring attention to himself, but he's doing it the wrong way. He using racism to try to bring people to see him and talk to him. Somebody going to walk up to Teofimo Lopez and somebody going to hurt him real bad. You heard it here. This is the second time I'm saying it. And it ain't going to be a boxer. River Rat, what's up, champ? He said, I love your videos. I appreciate it, champ. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, man. I appreciate it, River Rat. Hey, look, man, my shorts be like that. Y'all need to go look at my shorts, man. When I upload them shorts, y'all got to go check them out and hit the like button. Those shorts be like that. They say rankings don't matter, so they don't gotta study. I feel you. Ain't nothing I can say. You know, ain't nothing I can say. Exactly what I said, man. You try to say that in the streets, you going to be under my friend. Yeah. T.O. keeps saying that stuff to bring attention. Somebody is going to hurt the kid. I'm telling you what's going to happen. Somebody's going to walk up to him and say, what you say? Everything ain't a joke. You know, trying to bring attention to yourself. And I know when he said, he mean it. You know, He think it's funny. Ain't nobody gonna, somebody gonna, and it ain't gonna be no hands. Somebody might walk up to him and pistol whoop him. Everything is not a joke. If he was in D.C. saying that shit, he wouldn't even be alive no more. If he was in Washington, D.C., saying that shit he's saying now, somebody would have walked up on him and said, "What did you say, champ?" But he get away with that shit wherever he live at, wherever he at. Y'all, they let him get away with that bullshit. You know? He'll think, yeah, he think it's a game. He think it's a game. Until he meet the right person who walk up on him. It ain't gonna be a game then, and I'm not gonna feel sorry for him. And I feel sorry for the dudes, the journalists, the podcasters, the content creators who keep giving him a platform to say this shit. People like Punch Drunk. You know, he think it's funny. You know, oh, he ain't, nah, nigga. All you fake tough niggas that got these podcasts and you on the internet and do all that fake gangster stuff, you know, letting this man say this stuff, then you bring him on your platform and say he's only playing and stuff like that. Man, you niggas are a bunch of bitches. Just for attention. Just for attention. Or till he said what he wanted. Oh, y'all heard him, you know. Y'all don't condemn them, but you bring them back on your show and all this stuff. So that's why I don't take none of them niggas serious. I don't go on none of them niggas' channel. I don't listen to none of them. I see stuff that come down Twitter. If it ain't on Twitter, I don't see it. But you know, it is what it is. Somebody's gonna walk up on Teofimo Lopez and put them paws on him. Watch with him. Or put something on him, and he might not like what they gonna put on him. He can get away with that shit where he live at now. Where he live at, in Vegas? I don't know where Teo live at. But he can get away with it now. He couldn't get away with that shit living in D.C. They find his ass up on the pool, they probably find him on a pool table with a broomstick stuck up his ass somewhere. But y'all hit the like button. Come on up in here, man. It's fight week. Y'all get to see Muratalla, overrated. You get to see Erson Lubin come back. You get to see Lee Wood. He's coming back. So you get to see some good fights, man, this weekend. If y'all wanna see some boxing this weekend, there's some good boxing this weekend, man. Coming up, man. So, but I like what they're doing, you guys. These runners, the track stars, the Devin Haney, the Shakur Stevenson, and the William Skulls, and all that stuff. No more headliners. They gonna be on somebody's undercard. They're gonna be on somebody's undercard from now on. That's the word. You know, Turkey fed up with some of this stuff, man. And who can blame them? You give these dudes all this money. But I've been saying it. When I said 2 years ago, I think when these dudes start making all this money, they start making a lot of money. After they get one big payday, they ain't even gonna want to fight no more for the rest of the year. Hopefully not as good as last weekend. Albert got joked. Albert, hoping they not as good as last weekend. They had to let the monster come in and say today. Man, let me tell you, I ain't gonna say all, but if 70%, I'm gonna say, if 70% of fighters had Monster Inu attitude, boxing would be great again. Boxing will be great again. If 70% fighters had Monster Inu attitude, boxing would be great. Go in there, don't care if you lose, you get knocked down, go in there and fight. One way up, even if you're a jabber like Shakur Stevenson, sometimes get in there and try to stop a nigga. Devin Haney, he still got Ryan syndrome. He done. I don't care what nobody say. His father can say every fucking thing in the world to keep trying to keep his son going. But he have left hook syndrome. He's scared to get hit now. He's scared to get hit. He's done. If he can't overcome that, Devin Haney is done. You know, if he can't, he open up. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Ain't anybody saying, dude, go somewhere, man. I ain't got time talking to you. I forgot you're a troll, man. Anybody got time talking to you? You don't understand what I'm saying. If Teofimo Lopez was in D.C. saying nigger, they would kill him. It's just simply that. Want me to say it clearly for you? Somebody would put them paws on him. Them young niggas would walk up on him and put them things on him. So if you don't like it, get off my channel. Where he's at, evidently they comfortable with him saying it. He can't see, he wouldn't be able to say it in D.C. I'm just telling you. And walk around like ain't nothing going on. He couldn't walk to the mall. He couldn't do none of that stuff. Them young dudes will put him on there. You know, you just young and just running your mouth and don't know what you're talking about. And it is what it is, champ. But you know, y'all, them runners, them track stars, man, they done, man. Austin say he don't want none of his. Austin say he don't want none of his fighters fighting Devin Haney. Fine, okay. Devin Haney wanted $8 million to fight Rolly. Fine. Who in the hell gonna get Devin Haney $8 million to fight Rolly? And watch him run around the ring like he just did. And watch him run around the ring like he just did. Come on, man. Ain't nobody gonna do it. You have to be a complete idiot to pay that man $8 million just to see him to run around the ring. You know? And I don't think, well, I don't know. I ain't gonna talk too quick. Ray B, what's up, champ? You know, I ain't gonna talk too quick, man. You never know. Oh my God. You know, you never know. Somebody might get, I know it won't be Al Heyman. I know it won't be Bob Hearn or Oscar De La Hoya. Eddie Hearn either. So, and ain't there but one guy, Turkey, and I don't think Turkey giving that man that no more. After that weekend, nah, he ain't getting that. He done. He done, man. Some of these guys just messing their stuff up like that. But I can't blame Devin, man. You know, when you get beat up bad like that, man, it's gonna take time, man. Maybe he'll come back, but that's the new improved, Bill said. Bill said that's the new improved Devin Haney. That's the new improved Devin Haney. Doing that stuff. You know, hey, just let it be, man. Let it be. Hopefully the kids get some fights or whatever he's gonna do. But hey, let him fight Gary Antoine Russell. There you go. Let Russell meet him at 44. Let him fight Gary Antoine. Antoine cut the ring off and see what he can do. Let him fight Conor Benn. I want to see Devin fight Conor Benn so bad, man. Conor Benn cut the ring off and make him fight. You know, one day he's going to get in the fight that he's going to have to fight again. He's going to have to throw some punches. And people are going to connect. And people are going to connect. And we're going to see what happened. You know, and we're going to see what happened, man. So, they don't, man, I thought in the beginning of the year, I thought maybe boxing had a chance of coming back, you guys, and making boxing great again, but I don't think so, man. I don't think so. I don't think boxing is going to come back. Because if we keep dealing with these type of fighters who keep doing this kind of stuff, man, I think boxing is going to be in trouble. I really do think boxing is going to be in trouble, man. And hey, we can't blame nobody but ourselves, man. You know, we can't blame nobody but ourselves for allowing this stuff on our platform, you know, and bringing this stuff and put it on other platforms and stuff like that. Who in here right now, all the people in here right now, who in here will believe Shakur Stevenson talking about he would go up to 54 or 47 to fight Conor Barron? And that, remember, I just went off on that shit yesterday. I mean, Wednesday, about these dudes capping. No daggone well that's not going to happen. He just trying to bring attention to himself. Saying outlandish stuff, but you got people like the Boston Voice and them, oh, Shakur Stevenson, let's call him. No, don't even mention it. Don't even mention it. Why is you mentioning it? Why is you mentioning it? Because this is what y'all want to do. So you mention it and the whole world knows it, man, stop it. Ignore it. We have to start ignoring these fighters when they say outlandish, idiotic shit. You know? When they say outlandish and idiotic shit, we have to start ignoring them. You know what I mean, Ray? We just got to. You know what I mean? Alvin, MMA, we got to stop this stuff, man. You got to stop it. All these dudes get on these platforms and run their mouth and say all this crazy stuff, man. And know damn well they ain't going to do nothing. They're not going to fight that way. They're just going to. That's all they're going to do. It's crazy. But yet, boxing still giving us fights we didn't ask for. We didn't ask for Richard Hitchens and George Kambosos. How in the hell George Kambosos get another title shot? Come off 3-4 straight losses. Can anybody explain that to me? How can George Kambosos coming off an ass whooping from Lomachenko, you know, got stopped by Butch? How this man keep getting championship fights? He moved up to 40 and get a championship fight. Can anybody explain that to me? And who asked for it? Who asked for it? Now you see the state of boxing. Now you see the state of boxing. How can Mario Barrio and Manny Pacquiao fight each other? Manny Pacquiao ain't fought in how long? Since before Keith Thurman, maybe? No, not Keith Thurman. Ugas. Since Ugas put him in, they had to feed him out of a tube and a spoon. You know what I mean? But who gonna give Shakur a big bag? Ain't nobody giving Shakur the big bag the way he fight no more. He better have a hell of a showing against Williams Zepeda. He better have a hell of, but I think he's gonna get in there and he ain't gonna move. He's gonna try to prove a point against Williams Zepeda. Shakur Stevenson, he's gonna get in there and try to prove a point. He's gonna stand his ground 1 or twice or 3 times. Shakur Stevenson, he might stand his ground once or twice or 3 times. Y'all hit the like button, man. You just getting in here, hit the like button, man. Show the brother some love. The Cash App Super Chat is open, man. It's Friday. Come on up in here, man. Oh, my God. This Shakur Stevenson, man. These dudes, man. I'm telling you, man. So I guess King is one of the dudes that believes Shakur Stevenson to move up to 54 and fight Conor Barron. Oh, y'all, it's a shame, man. Y'all are so easily manipulated. No, why y'all so easy to, you know, why? That's crazy, man. Stop believing these fighters. Stop believing these fighters. But, I don't know if y'all know my guy, Francois Scarborough Jr. He's undefeated, I think he's 10-0 now. He be fighting on pro box and stuff like that. He called out the electrician. I said, go ahead, Frankie. He called out Josh Padley. I love to see that. That'd be a real good fight for Frankie franchise. You know, go Google Francois Scarborough Jr. He called out the electrician. Oh, man. I know that's right, man. So it's always time to move up. You can't stay stagnant at one, fighting the same quality opponent. You got to test yourself. You got to move up, or you won't know how good you really is. So, you know, Padley, for him, Padley is a move up. Padley is the move up, man. So hopefully he'll get that fight. Hopefully he'll get that fight, man. But anyway, man, I'm telling y'all, man, fights come on tomorrow. I think they on PBC. I don't know where they at, but check your local listening where they at, man. They're not gonna keep paying these runners, these track stars. I don't think they're gonna let them headline. Big Tony is in the building. What's up, Big Tony? I don't think they letting them headline nothing anymore. They're gonna let them be on the undercard. These runners, these track stars deserve to be on undercards. No more headliner. So I think they put Shakur Stevenson and Windsor Page is going to be on Edgar Berlanga undercard. Man. And the reason they're going to be on Berlanga undercard because Berlanga's going to try to knock you out. I give him that, even though I think he's way overrated. He's way overrated. Berlanga will try to knock you out, man. I'm good, Tony. I'm just tired, man. I'm just tired. I'm getting up this joint early today, man. I'm tired. You know, people don't super chat, they don't cash out. I'm tired, man. You know, what's a 50-50 fight? I don't know what you're talking about, King. But we're going to see what they do. Carter Man will destroy Shakur after that performance. I seen it against you, bang. King, 1,000%. 1,000. I like Hakeem. I'm gonna give him a wrench just for saying that. I'm gonna give Hakeem a wrench just for saying that. I'm gonna give him a wrench just for saying that. Conor Ben will destroy Shakur Stevenson, man. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Monica's in the building. But yeah, man, that's funny. Oh man. So we're gonna see, man. We're gonna see what these dudes talking about. I don't care what they talking about. They better get something better. Boxing is done. Boxing is done. If these young kids don't hate up and start fighting better fighters, boxing is done. Dula Mason, Keyshawn, and all them dudes, man, that's coming up in boxing. If they don't start, fighting each other or something like that, you're going to be in trouble, man. Oh, I appreciate the Big Tony. Thanks for the $5 super chat, man. Thanks, man. But yeah, man, that's the only way boxing going to be saved. You guys, ain't nothing else going to save boxing. Nothing else, We ain't getting Canelo, David Benavidez. We ain't, Tank, Shakur Stevenson. Gary Antoine Russell, Teofimo Lopez, Boots, and anybody at 54. Virgil Ortiz and Boots or somebody, man. If we ain't getting these fights, man, boxing is done. Boxing is done. Because the rest of these dudes are just going to keep doing what they're doing. They're just going to keep doing what they do. Keep doing what they're doing, man. Bud Crawford is done. He's done. He's done. Please stop mentioning the guy. The guy is 38 years old. How the fuck he going to save boxing? See, you come in here saying stupid stuff. I keep telling you, that's all you talk about. Talk about something else, Monica. How Bud Crawford going to save boxing? He's 38 years old and about to retire. How are you going to save boxing? Even if he fight 2 more fights, how is he saving boxing? Tell us, Monica. How is Bud Crawford saving boxing? Tell us. Tell us how a 38-year-old fighter who barely beat Mazumov is saving boxing. Since you on his dick so much, let's talk about it. Want to bet what? You ain't saying nothing, King. I asked you who you was talking about. Who you talking about? You say 50-50. I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about, champ. Y'all be saying some outlandish stuff on this channel, but you wouldn't go over on other channels because they wouldn't. First of all, they wouldn't read your shit. Second of all, they would probably time you out. But I let y'all get away with it, but when I'm in the moves, I don't let you get away with it. Right now, I just don't care. because it's Friday and I'm getting off early. So I don't give a fuck what you say today. But I know one thing, boxing is done. If they're going to keep this stuff up and keep putting them kind of fighters and headliners and stuff like that, you know, I ain't giving nobody nothing to talk about. Get out of here. He gonna give us something. Yeah, you right. He gonna give us something to talk about. Yeah, you right. You right. I am calm. I'm always calm. Today I am calm. It's a good day. I'm always calm. You just don't know me. I'm always calm. Always calm. He ain't giving nobody shit to talk about. The man old and done and is a has-been. And trying to get his last paycheck to feed all them damn kids. That's it. And if anybody think otherwise, you know, we'll see in September. And we will see in September. That's all there is to it. Done with Bud Crawford. So, you know, Muratalla got to show something this week. Lee Wood got to show something. But Raymond Muratalla is like the overrated guy ever in mankind history. Until he fight somebody, I can't give him that. Erson Lubin is back. Erson Lubin is back tomorrow. You know, I don't know what he's going to look like, but I'm quite sure Coach Cunningham going to have him, you know, motivated and doing what he's supposed to do. Jose, it's the 5-stick revolution. Pay-per-view is over. Hey, I'm with you on that one. Hey, Jose, the way they've been fighting, of course. You know? The way they've been fighting, of course. That's how it should be. 5-stick it. 5-stick it. The way these fighters been fighting, the way it should be 5-stick that shit. Don't nobody want to see that shit no more. I mean, sometimes you just gotta move on. No more pay-per-view. Oh my God. Them dudes mess boxing up. Thank God for Monster Inu. Monster Inu saved boxing. You know, this the only dude I want to see Canelo fight right here. That's the only dude. That's the only dude I want to see Canelo fight right there. What is that? Right there. That's the only dude Canelo need to be fighting. He don't need to be fighting no little Bud Crawford or none of them people. That's the fight the world wants to see right there. A guy that won't be moving, a guy who's going to come straight forward, and the guy who's going to give Canelo all the smoke. That's the only guy we want to see Canelo Alvarez fight. David Benavidez. Right there, just now. We don't want to see him fight little Bud Crawford. We don't want to see him fighting nobody else but David Benavidez. You know, so, you know, but it's not going to happen. For some reason, I never believed Canelo can be scared of any fighter, but I just don't think he want that smoke with the Mexican monster, man. He do not want that smoke with the Mexican monster for some reason. For some reason, he don't want that smoke. And you heard when they asked Bud, do you want to fight Dave Benavidez? You heard what this chicken shit ass said. Oh, no, why would I fight him? He too big. And that's y'all hero. And that's y'all hero. And like, why would I fight him? He too big. And that's y'all hero. Oh my God, man. Lorenzo, what's going on, man? Y'all hit that like button, man. You know, it is what it is. I thank my man Big Tony for the $5 super chat, man. I really appreciate it, man. The Boston is doomed. I don't think Boston is doomed. Right now, I don't think there's anything we can do to fix it unless we get all good fight. Hakeem in the build, Benavidez versus Artie would be dope. That'd be a slugfest. That'll be a slug back. L Dub Boxing is in the building. What's up, champ? What's going on, champ? You watching the fights this weekend? Boxing this fight, yeah. But it's not right now. Not after last week. Good God. Oh, man. Okay. Who you got this week? Lubin fight? Muratala fight? Lee Wood fight? Mean Machine fight this weekend? So we got some fights. Y'all stab the like button, man. Hit the like button. You know, if y'all want to watch some boxing this weekend, boxing is out there. So y'all can enjoy boxing, man. I appreciate my man Big Tony for the $5 super chat. But yeah, so it's some fights this weekend, man. But don't get bamboozled. Don't get bamboozled for what these fighters say. Okay. You know. Don't get bamboozled. I mean, let me see if I can find one of my shorts. Don't get bamboozled, man, because these fighters. That short I put up yesterday almost got 1,000 views. I thought Turkey was the saving. Who said that, Malik? My man Malik K is in the building. What's up, Malik? Oh, man, listen to this. See, 1,000 views already. They're almost 942 views. Listen. I put this up, see? To these fighters. Let me see that. Stop listening to these fighters when they tell you guys that they're going to beat the shit out of this fighter. Y'all watch. I'm going to knock him out. Y'all watch. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. Stop listening to these fighters. They're not going to do nothing. They say it's for you to come and watch them fight. Shakur Stevenson the best at it. Watch me knock this nigga out. Since when you knocked anybody out? See, they do it just for you to come. Bud Crawford, when him and Canelo just faced off, I'm going to show everybody why I'm the best in the world. Nigga, get the fuck out of here. You're going to run just like the rest of them did. You know, you might not run as much, but you're going to run like a motherfucker too. You know, they just doing this to sell the fight. But you guys is so far gone, y'all just don't listen to it. You got to start listening to what these guys telling y'all, man. When they say they're going to do this and do that, they not doing nothing. Don't listen. Stop listening. I told you. I've been said it. Stop listening. Stop listening. Yeah, they thought Turkey was the savior, Malik. He ain't the savior. Turkey about to stop giving them dudes their money, too. He about to stop giving them dudes their money. You know, people keep saying all this idiotic stuff, man, and stop listening to these dudes, man. Stop listening to them. You know? Now Turkey about to see the light. See, Turkey problem was when he came in, you know, he thought he could throw all the money around and everybody gonna run over to him and stuff like that, but it ain't working like that. You throwing money away, giving these dudes money, they not giving you good fights. You know? They not giving you good fights. They not giving you good fights. You giving these dudes all that money, but they not giving that good fight. You giving them enough money, they ain't got to fight the rest of the year. And I told y'all that's what's going to happen. I told you that was going to happen. You give them dudes their money, they ain't fighting the rest of the year. Y'all go check out my shorts, though, man. I be putting some good shorts up. Make sure y'all hit the like button on them shorts, man. Go watch the shorts, man. This stuff is crazy. You know, Turkey no savior, Malik. No damn way he ain't no savior, man. I don't know what he is, you know, but he ain't no savior. They conned him. We thought he was the con man. They conned Turkey. You know, he's like, come here, Bud. Hold my hand. Hold my hand, boy. Hold my hand. Bud got to hold that hand. He want that money. You know, Bud gotta hold that hand if he want that money. You know what I mean? Hold my hand, boy. That's a shame. Bud holding that nigga hand. Hold my hand, boy. He holding that motherfucker tight too. Bud said, I don't give a fuck, nigga. I hold your hand. I'm getting 40 million. I hold it. Told him that he's a pimp. Yeah, they pimping him, really. They pimp. He was the pimp. But now they pimping him. Yeah, he giving these dudes 4-5 million and they ain't doing nothing but running. Oh man. Yeah, hey, 50 million, I'll fuck around and hold his hand. I'll be like, don't squeeze my hand though, champ. I hold your hand, champ. Just don't squeeze it. Dog putting your finger all in the middle of my arm. Don't do all that. 50 million, I hold your hand, nigga. Just don't squeeze it and dog doing all this and you know. Oh man, I tell you, boy. It's boxing shit. Y'all hit the like button, man. Double tap the screen, man. Show me some love, man. You know, it's Friday. I hope y'all being safe out there, man. We got fights this weekend. Oh, man. Can't interlock the fingers. Hey, next generation. Nah, I ain't doing it. Look. Look. None of that. Turkey flipping all them niggas. Y'all look at that, man. That man look kind of, you know. You gotta watch it. You gotta watch it. 50 million, nigga. Hey, don't hold it tight. He's an interlock. Oh man, y'all funny, man. But yo, man, I don't know, man. I just don't like the state of boxing right now, you guys, man. These dudes got to be better. Next generation, I'm quite sure you agree. L Dub, boxing, I know you agree. Tony Cal, all y'all agree, man. Only one don't agree is Monica because she in love with Bud Crawford. That's all she talk about. 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. You know, an old, washed up, 38-year-old man. But you're getting his last payday. Oh boy, I tell you, man. This stuff is not funny though, man. You know, we got a good fight coming up the end of this month. The Caleb Plant, Jamal Charlo card. So them fights gonna be interesting. In the winter, they finally get it on. They fight each other. You know, a fight we all been looking forward to. Jamel Charlo is coming back. They say they might be against Keith Thurman. I hope it's not against Keith Thurman. But if it is, it is. You know, they trying to get Keith up out of there if he fighting Jamel. Keith can't beat Jamel Charlo. We're going to see, man. And that's another reason. That's why they get in the ring and swing. You know, that's why they get in the ring and swing, man. Y'all hit the like button. Tell me anything else y'all want to get on, talk about before we get up out of here, man. It's Friday, man. Boxing, football is on. They giving us fight we don't want to see. Mario Boya, and Manny Pacquiao. Don't nobody want to see that shit. You know what I mean? Don't nobody want to see that shit. What's the other one? Richard Hitchens and George Campos. Who want to see that shit? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So, I don't know. I don't think that. I don't know. Did nobody ask for them fights, but yet we getting them fights. You know, yet we getting them fights. So I don't know. I'm going with Kathy Poo if they fight. Kathy Poo, you stupid Tony. HLD is in the building. What's up? Yeah, I do not want to see my man Keith Thurman and Jamel Charlo, man. I do not want to see that, man. But to me, you guys, man, the state of boxing is it's just going downhill. HLD, since you're in the building, why is your favorite fighter saying the N-word? Why he saying nigger? I mean, do you agree with him to keep saying that word? Like, it doesn't matter to you, you know, oh, he trying to sell a fight. Do it make it good for him to keep saying it? You know, he trying to draw attention to himself. You know, HLD, your favorite fighter, keeps saying the N-word. I want to know your thoughts on it, HLD. Can you tell us? You know, because if he was in Washington, D.C., he wouldn't make it out of Washington, D.C. You see, y'all laugh and hoop and holler about this stuff. Think everything is funny when this dude go off with these rants and saying that racist stuff. You know, but he know where to say it at. You know, he know what to say it at. But I just want to know. You know what I mean, Big Tony? Oh man. Yeah, man. So, hey, it is what it is, man. Y'all hit the like button. Come on. I'm about to get off in a few minutes, man. I don't know what to say about this stuff, man. Some of these fights we getting, we just don't ask for, man. We just didn't ask for, but we getting anyway. I just can't scratch my head on why we getting Mario Barrios and Manny Pacquiao. Why we getting Richard Hitchings and George Kambosos. And this is the reason boxing is losing its luster. This is the reason boxing is losing his luster. You know? Boxing 22227 in the building. Keyshawn versus T.O. Why Keyshawn think he's a big fight? I don't know. They blowing his head up. They blowing his head up. T.O. might put that dude on stinky legs. T.O. might put him on. Now, inside the ring, T.O. do his little thing. He do his little thing. Now, I was saying about that stuff T.O. saying. He couldn't say it here. That's what I was saying, Big Tony. Mario Barrios should be ashamed. No, the sanctioning bodies should be ashamed. Who letting the fight happen? That's what should be ashamed. Yeah, I never seen Keyshawn in a hard fight. Hey, the last 4 fight, 2 of the dudes he brought down from 40. So basically, they always talking about weight drain. He weight drained 2 fighters. But people ain't mentioning that. Them dudes, Pedraza was at 40 and Lemos, he was at 40. Keyshawn brought them down to 35 and fought them. Exactly. But people, I've been said it. When it first happened, I said, why is he doing it? But people ain't going to talk about it. His resume is trash. Now, Elwood off 2-year payoff. When will people wake up? They don't know no better. They don't know no better. Boxing 222. They don't know no better. They don't see in between the lines, Big Tony. They don't see what these dudes doing. You know what I mean? I think El De Los Santos gonna give a valiant effort, but he always off balance when he throwing punches. He throw wide punches. You know what I mean? He throw wide punches. So that's why I think Keyshawn Davis probably beat him. Keyshawn Davis will probably beat him. But Keyshawn Davis been hurt before. What about 5 fights ago? When the dude put him on stinky legs and he started holding for dear life. So he do a lot of talking, but until he upgrade his resume, ain't nobody paying him no mind. Until he upgrade his resume, ain't nobody paying Keyshawn Davis no mind. If you think it like that, move up and fight Gary Antoine Russell. Move up to 40 and fight Gary Antoine. That'd be a hell of a fight. Let's see. Let's see what you got. Let's see what you got. Let's see if you can counter him and, do all that stuff you're doing. That'll be a good fight, right? See, we got to put these dudes in fights that's going to challenge them. We have to put these dudes in fights that's going to challenge them. What that got to do with saying the N-word? They ain't got nothing to do with saying the N-word, man. I fear that he's going to get himself hurt. And y'all giving him a pass. Y'all make up every excuse for this kid. He's going to be somewhere, somebody going to roll up on him, and he's going to get himself hurt. And it is what it is, man. It is what it is. I didn't like how he talked about Tank, but he hasn't accomplished half of what Tank did. There is jealousy. It ain't no double standard. Did they call T.O.? I mean, saying nigger or racial slang is not double standard. I know you don't care, cause that's your guy, but you need to stop being straight down the line, man. He can't say that shit nowhere else. Y'all let it go. He gonna go somewhere and somebody gonna hurt him. And I ain't talking about fighting. Watch what I tell you. And then y'all gonna be so upset that somebody put on pause on that kid. He can say things without saying that type of word, man. But y'all gonna get it pass. Y'all gonna let it pass because y'all like this kid. Y'all ain't gonna hold him accountable or nothing. I don't care about him arguing with a girl. Who cares? Who cares? Somebody gonna walk up on that kid, man, and bless his parents. That's all I'm gonna say. Bless his parents. Let him keep thinking it's funny. Let him keep thinking he can saying it to get away with it because he in New York City and whatever he do. He gonna roll to the wrong place. And somebody gonna hurt that kid real bad. Watch what I tell you. And y'all heard it here first, because I know. Watch what I tell you. I'm hearing it. He gonna go to the wrong place, and all that smiling and laughing and joking and thinking it's funny and all that shit. When somebody put them paws on him real bad, then y'all ain't gonna be laughing. And all I'm gonna do is say, oh well, he deserved it. He deserved it. The way things going on in his world, the world is already heated because this crazy ass president we got. Now he want to get up here and do all this, say all this crazy, disrespectful stuff to people. Downgrading, saying all this stuff. But hey, to each his own, man. To each his own. 222 say he's jealous of black people. That's all that is. You can be jealous of whoever you want to say, But it's certain things you shouldn't be saying. He a grown ass man. You know what I mean? If people if people start talking about his kid, say his son, this is, just start calling them names, say his wife a hoe, a prostitute, his father a drug, he hope his son die, or his child die, or something like that, then y'all be mad, right? Then y'all be upset. Oh, why you saying that about him? But he's keeps saying the same old thing. I'm not gonna argue about it. I'm just telling you what I'm hearing. People is getting fed up with him and his mouth. And all I'm gonna say is, when something happened to that kid, he worry about what's going on in the ring. You know what I mean? But when he come out the ring, everything ain't gonna be like, oh, I'm just promoting a fight. Yeah, okay. You just promoting the fight. All right. I ain't saying nothing else about it. You niggas let him get away with that because y'all up that man ass. That's all I'm saying. You punch drunk, all you niggas. Y'all up that kid ass because he give y'all that attention. That's why y'all let it go. But if it was anywhere else, he start talking about Puerto Ricans and all that stuff, and y'all wouldn't like it. Y'all wouldn't like it. But y'all let it go, man. It is what it is, man. It's fight week. Don't listen. Stop listening to these fighters when they tell you guys that they're going to beat the shit out of this fighter. Y'all watch. I'm going to knock him out. Y'all watch. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. Stop listening to these fighters. They're not going to do nothing. They say it for you to come and watch them fight. Shakur Stevenson the best at it. Watch me knock this nigga out. Since when you knocked anybody out? See, they do it just for you to come. Bud Crawford, when him and Canelo just faced off, I'm going to show everybody why I'm the best in the world. Nigga, get the fuck out of here. You're going to run just like the rest of them did. You might not run as much, but you're going to run like a motherfucker too. They just doing this to sell the fight. But you guys is so far gone, y'all just don't listen to it. You got to start listening to what these guys telling y'all, man. When they say they're going to do this and do that, they not doing nothing. Don't listen. Stop listening to these fighters. telling y'all, in another case, this just shows, that's why I don't go on nobody's channel. If it don't come down my Twitter timeline, I don't go on it. What I said, like I said again, the Boston Voice. Big platform. Cole Stevenson, where you go on? The Breakfast Club. Oh, I will move up. I will move up to 47 to 54 to fight Conor Bennett. Stop capping. See, and that's a prime example. Stop listening to these dudes. We know he capping. He lied more than a lot of these fighters to bring attention to himself. Shakur Stevenson ain't going up to no 47 or 54, but you content creators keep bringing this shit up. Oh, no. Come on, man. Everything is not good shit to put on your platform. Everything is not good stuff to talk about. You know he capping. You know damn well Shakur Stevenson is not going up to 147 to 54 to fight Conor Bennett. But yet you niggas put it on y'all platform. Stop listening to these dudes, man. Especially when you know it's cap. You know, you guys know it's cap. It has a problem. You can tell by his eyes. That woman was running her mouth at him first. You know, you call it boots to whoop Tio's ass. Problem solved. No, I don't want nobody in the boxing ring to take care of it. I want somebody outside the ring to take care of it personally. That's all. When people like him, you got to show him, not inside the ring, outside the ring. I ain't even talking about fighting. Maybe pistol whoop him or something. You know, shoot him in the leg. You know, stop all that sucker shit. Once you do that, he'll stop all that stuff and stop playing. I ain't got time for that nonsense, this sucker. Twitter boxing, shaking my damn head. Exactly, Darren Collins in the building. 1,000%. You know what I mean? Darren, you know, words are big. Words are big in this problem. Words are real big in this world. Words are real big. Look at your president. Look at your president. You know? He ready to take all you niggas green cards. All you people who wasn't born in America. He ready to send all y'all asses back where you came from. If you wasn't born in the United States of America, his words, them words too, right? Ain't the president of the United States of America. He trying to sign an act. If you wasn't born in America, not the other green card joint, he trying to send your ass back where you was. So, them words are big, right? Over words. Shut the fuck up. And stop thinking you can get away with every single thing. It's just certain things you need to not bring up. You need to grow up. Stop being so immature. If Boots fight Tio, he better knock him out. No excuses. You know, I don't want to see it. Why would I want to see little Teofimo Lopez move up to fight Boots Ennis? For Boots Ennis to beat him up. Teofimo can't fight, man. Teofimo ain't did nothing in what, 4 or 5 fights. Since he moved up to 140, he ain't knocked not one person out. And you could say he lost 2 fights. And you can basically say he lost 2 fights. What is all the hype about? He looked good against Arnold Barbosa, y'all. Come on, man. Come on. This Teofimo Lopez, y'all. He ain't did nothing. You know, he don't do nothing but run his mouth, Chad. You know what I mean? Yeah, he want people like Tio out of the country. Exactly. Look, that what Team Enos want. They wanted for the little guys to come up. Boxing is dead. You always talking about Boots and his boys. You crazy. They've all done it and sell the fight. Yeah. King, I agree. They all did it to sell the fight. But that don't mean you have to listen to it and feed into their narrative. You know what I mean? No, not just illegal. Not just illegal. If you wasn't born here in the United States of America, not just illegal, you better go read what he just said. He want to send your ass away. If you're not American citizen, born here, not the birth authority, he want to send you back to Puerto Rico, Mexico, El Salvador, wherever you was born and raised, that's where he want to send you back. Donald Trump trying to make this white America. You know, it's as simple as that. So it is what it is, man. Oh man. Darren Collins, why you be messing with Boost Enders like that, man? Come on, man. Boost gonna do his thing. We know Boost ain't gonna move up to 54. We know that. No time soon. Boost gonna fight Little Teofimo Lopez and people like that and beat them up. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I already know that. And what is he trying to do to Puerto Rico? He trying to make saying it's not a state no more. No, don't tell me you're educated. I got a degree. Don't make me educate you on what's going on in America. We know Puerto Rico. We know it. But he trying to cut ties. He gonna try to cut ties. You know? Cut ties. If you're not on the United States of America, on that line, that Mason-Dixon line, that United States of America, the California line, the Texas line, you know what I mean? He trying to cut ties. Y'all better read up on it and stop thinking you know everything. Don't make me educate you, because I'll pull my degree out. You know, because I'm in that mood today. I don't listen to MSNBC. I don't even listen. You know what? I've been stopping. I don't even listen to Hard News no more. I read other things, man. I read other things. He's Mexican, Lou. He Puerto Rican. Oh man. What can you say? What's the degree, Lou? I got a bachelor's degree in social studies. University of Cal Berkeley. I was a probation officer. I used to come get them kids out them classes. I used to come get the kids out the homes, man. I used to come get them. You know, parents beating up the kids, hurting the kids. I used to come yank them. You ain't taking care of the kids. I used to take them out the homes. I had like 28 cases. I had 28 cases, man. But back then, y'all was young, man. They wasn't making no money back then, man. Social workers wasn't making no money. They wasn't making no money at all. They, you know, right now they making a little bit more, but you'll have to be in New York City. New York City, they make some about 80,000 in New York City. Oh man, I've been on probation a lifetime ago. Oh man. I was a social worker, do all that stuff, man. I just come in there, get, you know, when them kids acting up and judge say, go get them kids out them houses, I'm coming to get them. But yeah, man. Stuff like that, man. It's just crazy, man. Hopefully they'll get it together. We need to let them get together, man. Because I think boxing is a dying breed, man. I think boxing is a dying breed. No, it's something like a probation officer though. Joaquin. It wasn't that. You know, I just went to get the kids out the houses, man. I wasn't no probation officer revoking people privileges. Boots in the signature wins. He about to fight another no-name manager. Well, all of them is. He about to fight one. Brian Norman about to fight one. You know. They all about to fight no name except Barrios. Barrios about to fight an old 90,000-year-old fighter that didn't nobody ask for. Who asked for that? Who asked to see Manny Pacquiao and Mario Barrios? Ain't nobody asked to see that shit. Boxing is dead, man. They screwing boxing up. You know, they screwing boxing up, man. Exactly. Nobody, but ain't nobody asked for that stuff, man. But they giving us stuff we ain't asked for. We ain't asked for Richard Hitchens and Cambosa. Cambosa got 9 lives. Cambosa have 9 lives, man. Boots need to be a champion to whoop T.O.'s ass. um, Teofimo Lopez needs to stay at 40 and fight them dudes. He can't beat Boots. He can't. So he need to stay where he at, man. Y'all stop giving this dude more props than what he is. Teofimo ain't beat nobody. He done struggled at 40. He just, we all know what he trying to get. He trying to get a payday. But he deserve it. I get on his ass a lot, but he deserve it. He got one of resume's best, a good resume. T.O. deserve a payday, but he can't beat Boots Sanders. There's nothing he can do. He ain't gonna do but run around, get stopped, trying to count and get himself hurt. Norman Jr. going to end up dropping his belt. He might. So that just shows King, you don't know nothing about boxing. Canelo got size, he got speed, and he got power. And what Bud have over him? Ring, what, generalship? Quick feet? Long arms? Oh, man. I'm good, everyone. Ignore him since he's saying the N-word. Don't put money in his pocket. T.O. called Barbosa a bum from the jump. Hey, everybody, T.O. he just got to do something better at 140, man. Why would I be mad? I don't care about Earl Smith Jr. What the hell are you talking about? I'm not an Earl fan. See, you just, why would I be mad? I don't get mad over stuff like this, champ. I know you're new to this show. This stuff don't get me mad, champ. Don't get me mad. I'm not an Earl Spence fan, so why would I care Bud beating Earl Spence Jr., champ? Come on, man. No Canelo putting the beats on Crawford. T.O. inactive, and he struggled with Marbury. You know that a lot of your favorite boxers don't fight other black fighters. Yeah, like who? There's a lot of boxers. Like who? Darren Carlin. That's what they deflect to when all else fails, Lou. Boots. I'm trying to think, Darren. Who? That's what I'm saying. Get him boxing. See, Darren don't like Boots because he's a Crawford fan. So, how many black fighters Crawford for? Let me think. Hank Lundy. Who are several? Hank Lundy. Black don't got nothing to do with it. And here we go. Oh, y'all for this shit. See, Darren gonna make me pull it up. See, I like proving y'all wrong. All right, for Earl Spence, Sean Porter, Hank Lundy. He fought about 4. He fought about 4. The guy hates Boots' guts. Yeah, he hate Boots. I ain't gonna lie. Darren hate Boots. Oh, man. Damn, a minute. I almost forgot Earl Spence was black. Oh, man, it's Friday to you guys, man. Boxing on tomorrow, man. Y'all enjoy boxing. Marsmall. We're gonna see what not Marsmall, Muratalla. We're gonna see what Erson Lubin look like getting back in the ring again. Manuel back in the ring. Navarrete. So, we're going to see what Navarrete looks like coming back in the ring. Navarrete just need to stay at 130. Don't move to 140. Navarrete need to stay his ass at 130, man. Because he can't do nothing with them 135 pounders. He can't do nothing with them 135 pounders, man. And I'm going to say this again. Stop listening to them fighters when they say stupid shit. He ain't fought nobody. Team and it's bad for boxing. 147 supposed to be on fire. Boy, I can't wait to Boots fight somebody so Darren can leave this man alone, man. Y'all thought I was on Boots bad. This nigga be killing Boots. Let Devin fight Boots. Yeah. Devin can fight Boots, Conor Ben. Yeah, there you go. See how much he be running. Yeah, he'll be fight. He can fight Boots or Conor Ben, man. You know. So it is what it is, man. Y'all, man, y'all funny today, man. But I'm about to get up out of here, man. I appreciate y'all coming in, man. Don't forget the fights tomorrow, man. Y'all be safe out there. Tiafimo, stay in New York City, champ. Stay in New York City. You know, peace and blessings, y'all.